Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so be sure to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. And happy birthday to the Sagittarians that are born in November out there. I hope you have a fantastic, happy, and blessed solar return. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your November 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Sagittarius, is the Lovers. And this is a card that symbolizes two people that are intertwined with each other. They have an empathic connection and an empathetic connection. There could be a lot of sexual chemistry there. Sometimes there's love with the lovers, but not always. Sometimes it's just chemistry and connection and not love. There's an angel watching over the couple in this card, and that angel could be blessing the couple or creating interference for the couple. You may feel like you need to get your life in order. You may feel like your life's a little scattered or a little bit disheveled, or aspects of it are kind of out of order. You may feel compelled to draw somebody in your life because you feel like you need to have somebody there or you want to have somebody there. Some of you may already be intertwined with someone. Some of you that are single are going to start building up a relationship with somebody that you met online. Now, you may have, it's a general reading, Sagittarius. You may have met them somewhere else, but my guides are saying some of you that are single will be developing and building up a relationship with somebody you met online or somebody you will be meeting online. And if you're already coupled, there may be things that you two need to investigate and study about each other, because there may be some things that you don't have straight about each other. Like, you may not know them as well as you think they do. This is somebody you could already be intertwined with. Or you may not understand their views, their opinions, their vision, where they're coming from, their perspectives. They may be that way about you as well. So if you are already in a relationship with somebody, it wouldn't hurt to delve deeper into the relationship and investigate it, and maybe even get, like, if you are somebody that believes in counseling, couples counseling and things like that, might be something for you to consider. Some of you may be going through some situation where there's dividing of property and or an estate. So if you're getting divorced, this could be happening. Or if you're coupled and not married, but you're splitting up, this could be happening. But it could also be you if you're married or seriously coupled, and your partner could be dividing up an estate if somebody in your family has passed away or your partner's family has passed away. So you guys may be part of some action to divide up an estate for some of you. You may find in November, there's a lot of things annoying you or making you feel crazy about your partner. Like, they could be having a lot of idiosyncrasies that you don't like little things they're doing could be getting on your nerves. And It could be vice versa. They could be feeling that way about you. So the next card you have in your reading is the hierophant or hierophant, however you want to pronounce it. I never know. When I look at it, I always think it's hierophant, but it could be pronounced another way. And this is God or a high priest or pope giving you a blessing or a warning. It could also indicate higher education or higher learning. You could be the teacher. You could be the student. This could also indicate religion or spirituality or governance over something. I feel like you have to come in and step in some situation and be the voice of reason. For some of you, it could be in this love relationship situation. For others of you, it could be maybe that estate that has to be separated and divided. But it could be in some other area of your life that you have to be the one that steps in and is the voice of reason. I feel like predicaments are showing up and bickering. Like I get predicaments, bickering, and you may be the one that has to be the peacemaker or the mediator in this situation. You may have to say, you need to stop being an annoyance to others and to your own self. So you may be kind of dictatorial or lecturing to somebody in your family, or it could even be at work or in a club, group, or organization you belong to, that somebody that's being like a rebel or a pot stirrer, somebody that's creating trouble. You may have to speak up and like confront them and say, you know, you're being an annoyance to the people around you, and even to you may even say to them, like, you're kind of messing up your own life with your choices and decisions or things you're saying and doing. My guides are saying you're also learning how to have more control over your emotions. So if you find yourself in any situations this month where you have to be impartial, this could be why. Like, you know, if you're going to be impartial, you have to control your emotions. So, I don't know, that also comes up here for you. You could be annoyed about somebody that has taken things from you or borrowed things from you that they did not give back to you. You may be calling people back and saying, hey, remember that lawnmower you borrowed from me, or that weed whacker, or hey, remember that, money you borrowed from me, or, whatever. It could be anything. That dress you borrowed from me, or that fancy coat. I need you to give it back to me now. This could also happen to you. If you've been somebody that's been borrowing things from other people, they could be like money or other things, items, they could be asking you for it. But I really feel you're the one that's calling people out. Like, and even if they didn't borrow anything from you, you may be calling out people taking advantage of you. If you feel like people are taking advantage of your generosity and your good nature, and your like relaxed attitude about stuff, you're gonna be like, hey, okay, you quit steamrolling over me. It's that kind of energy. So, wow, Sagittarius, you have a good card here. You have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is a card that symbolizes wisdom, knowledge, truth. It can also be truth being revealed. It can be victory, mainly victory, and it could even be victory because truth is revealed. Sometimes, even though this is an Ace of Cups, sometimes this card can indicate love. If you have a job or career, you may be very victorious and really be shining very strongly in your job or in your career in November. I also hear family unity is restored. So for what I got in the other cards, remember where you may be calling people out on like being the mediator, calling somebody out on being the troublemaker and the one trying to stir up trouble, or the one that has to, you know, tell people to stop steamrolling over you or to give back things that they owe you. I get family harmony is restored. So that's a good card. So I feel like you're, in some ways, your three first cards are very intertwined, especially the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. I don't always feel that way about these cards. Sometimes they stand alone. So the messages don't always intertwine. But in your reading so far, I feel like the first three do. If you entered any kind of contest where you could win a prize, could be money, but it could be something else, I feel like you win. And especially if there's any work events where, you know, people have to enter something, you're going to get awarded the top prize or a position, top position will be yours. This could also happen if you are like in good in crafts or art or constructing things, and you enter in any kind of festivals, fairs, contests of any sort like that, you could be the prize winner here. If you've been dating somebody, a marriage proposal could come in here to you, or from you to them. So it's either coming from them to you or you to them. So proposal of marriage could come up here for you in November, or to someone else that you're seeing. You get validation this month, and you get awarded for mediation and solidarity and peace and bringing people together. Think on those last words I just said right there. You might want to, you know, back up the video and listen to that part right there. So the next card in your reading, Sagittarius, is 10 of Rods, which this is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. The 10 rods of burden are also knowledge and experience you've gained that will be helpful to you as you travel on to the new and better horizons. It's also a card of moving on. It can indicate that you may feel overburdened in the month of November or some other time, because this card can mean being overburdened too, and having a lot of responsibilities. You know, this is where you're going to take yourself out of the running for something, where you just don't want to do it anymore. If you're in politics, you could be stepping out of politics. If you're running and you know, I've had people like dog me for saying that. I've talked to people in private readings that have been in politics, and medical professionals, and psychologists and psychiatrists and actors. Like, don't think like, I think it's funny that people don't think people in high positions consult psychics. They do. So if you were running for political office, doesn't have to be big government, could be small government, could be in a club, group, or organization you belong to that has like a president, a secretary, a treasurer, blah, blah, blah. You may take yourself out of the running. Some of you may feel like you want to search for something in your life and go in a different path. So for some of you, perhaps the career path you're on, you're like, okay, I've done this long enough. It's fulfilled its purpose. Now I want to search on a new path. That could also be in your love life. You could feel that way. It could be, you know, in a variety of ways. It could even be where you live. You may feel like, okay, where I've lived has outused its purpose, or I'm done with this area, town, city, state, province, neighborhood, whatever. I'm done with it now. It served its purpose, and I want to move on. Some of you will feel that way in November, and maybe even like trying to take steps to go in a new direction. I don't know if you're going to complete the direction in November, but you may be starting it. You may feel family comes before everyone else. There could be one particular family member that has stirred up trouble. Go back to the beginning of your reading that came up there. It could be a sister or a female. That could be the pot stirrer, but that's not going to be the same for all of you. And you may feel like you want your life to be complete. Like you want your life to feel complete or whole again. If your life hasn't felt whole or it's felt incomplete, you may be in search of getting that feeling like your life's complete and your life is whole. And you may feel like it's necessary for you to do things to make your life more beautiful. This could be your physical body and your health, or your environment, maybe, or your relationships. Whatever would enrich your life and make your life more beautiful, you're going to be focusing on that. Your last card in the reading is the Page of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's an earth sign. This could also be you if you're on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Pages are children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can be a messenger. This could be a messenger regarding money or finances. It's time to stop spending money on unnecessary and frivolous things. And you may feel like it's all about making practical choices because I feel you need to save money, or you're going to be thinking you need to save money. You may feel like this earth sign person could be part of some kind of problem for some of you where you feel like they present bad options, or they could represent bad options. If it's not a person in your life, it could just be the temptation of spending money. This could be a person that's connected to you that's secretive. Keeping secrets is likely. If this is your rising sign or moon sign, you could be the one keeping the secrets. But this could be somebody in your life that's being secretive in November. And I feel like you need to take into consideration that they've had a hard time. They've had some difficult times lately. And it's like they're trying to heal and dig themselves out of the hard times. So remember, if you're like, well, that sounds like somebody in my life, but they're not an earth sign. Well, do you know their birth chart? And do you know their sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign? Because this could be the rising sign, moon sign, or cusp sign. And remember, this could even be you. You may feel like you have to help them. You may feel like they're kind of making a muck of some things going on in their life. You may feel like they're having a hard time emotionally. They could be having a difficult time with their health. They may be... I'm hearing the words decisions, like they may be having some important decisions they're facing or difficulty with making decisions at this time. I feel like coming around like May, June, July, August, whatever's going on with them now is going to be completely healed for them and over with and done and over with. There's somebody that catches on to stuff really quickly. So any instruction, guidance, teaching, or advice you can give this person, or comfort, or suggestions for like what could make their life better or for healing, they're going to catch on really quickly. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you Sagittarians, I don't see this one come up too much. It's not like it never comes up, but I was kind of surprised to see it. You got chrysocolla. And chrysocolla is a healing stone, and it is a stone of communication. It brings tranquility, peace, intuition, patience, and unconditional love. Chrysocolla is devoted to expression, empowerment, and teaching. It can strengthen the body's resistance to illness and emotional duress. Chrysocolla is a peaceful stone, encouraging compassion, and it stimulates the mind and relaxes the emotions. It's going to help you overcome fears, help you overcome depression, and help you overcome anxiety in the month of November if you're wearing this stone, carrying it, or sleeping with it under your pillow. It's also going to be a good stone to motivate you to seize the day, like not fritter time, not waste time. It's going to help you seize the day. If you are somebody that is prone to procrastination, if you're a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising prone to procrastination, of making decisions or doing things and tasks that you dread to do or don't like to do. If you're carrying chrysocolla or wearing it, it will help you overcome that. And chrysocolla, I'm going to spell it. It is spelled C-H-R-Y-S-C, I'm sorry, start over. C-H-R-Y-S-O-C-O-L-L-A, chrysocolla. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and click that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac using a variety of divination tools, my most recently recorded links are always posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can scroll on that page and read all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. And a good rule of thumb is whatever resonates for you on YouTube videos will probably resonate for you over on Vimeo if you don't want to get multiple, like your sun, your moon, and your rising. You just want to get one. Go with what resonates with you on my YouTube videos. So the most recently recorded video series I have for you is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. You're getting a lot of knowledge and information and messages in those videos. I highly recommend in the eclipse series in particular to get both your sun sign and your rising sign if you can do so. Also, my other eclipse series, New Moon Solar Eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I use the same format in both of those eclipse readings. The first card will be what's ending for you. The second card, what's beginning. The third card is the blessing. The fourth card is the karmic lesson. Then I pull an oracle card and look into the crystal. So you're getting a lot of information and messages that come through from my spirit guides of how these eclipses are going to affect you. Then don't forget my Horseshoe Tarot spread, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings. Those were done in August. Those predictions last a full year from August of 2023 through August of 2024. My Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread readings are always one of the most popular video series I sell on Vimeo. I think because there's 7 cards and there's a lot of messages there. So you might want to check those out if you haven't done so yet. And also, hey, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of November 2023. These psychic predictions and messages are going to cover a wide range of topics. Your work, your business, your money, your love life, your family, your health, your blessings, how the energy is going to feel to you, what you need to be aware of and cautious of, what complications could arise and what you need to know. It's a lot of information that I put in a very condensed video. So if you haven't ever checked out a crystal reading, you might want to do so because it's like an expansion or a continuation of these psychic tarot readings I do here on YouTube. Now, there is many other video series linked down below. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you're on a phone and you're like, where are these? I've seen some people go, where are these videos you're talking about? If you look at the title of the video on your phone, it's going to say more. After that, just click on more and all the video links are going to show up down below. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And now I'm very active and back on Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter. And my handle over there is The Lucky Mermaid. And hey, don't forget to watch me on Rumble. You never know when this platform could axe some people off left and right. It happens here, and alternative stuff gets, disappears into the ether. So you never know what's going to happen. So you may want to follow me over on Rumble. And my channel name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And it could also come up as Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings because that's what I'm doing over there. Same thing I'm doing here, I'm doing it over there. So if you ever get sick of over here and you might want to go over there, that's your call. Also, if you would like to make donations to this channel and help support the readings and the work I do here on YouTube and on Rumble, there is a donation link down below in the description box in the Show More section. Underneath all the video series I've listed for you that are on Vimeo, there's a donation link connected to PayPal. If you want to make a donation, thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. So I do truly appreciate it. Well, I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal November and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.